Happy Sunday, you guys, or it's probably Monday when you're watching this, but it is the day before we go back to school. Now, you probably saw last week my back to work vlog, and that was when I went back to work. So the teachers start a few days earlier than the students. Tomorrow, my kids start. So I'm just gonna take you through my day, which is probably gonna look like a typical day, but I'm gonna share with you what we're taking for lunches and the things that we do the day before we go back to school. So my kids just got up. I think it's roughly like 10 o'clock. So I'm hoping that they don't have trouble going to sleep tonight because they did sleep in a bit. So I'm gonna do some of the usual things first. So the first thing is going to be laundry. It's piled up again, I'm sure that you know, and it seems like every time I do a clean with me or some kind of vlog, I've got a ton of laundry to do. I just can't keep caught up. When there's 4 of us in a house, it just really piles up. So here it is. And you guys, that is what is on the floor. I don't know, I might have, yep, I got some in the dryer, if you can see over there. So the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna get all of this laundry kind of started. And then we'll clean the kitchen. So we're just gonna do some cleaning things first. I did a lot of cleaning yesterday. We cleaned up the bedrooms, but I guarantee you that Derek's room is a mess right now because I don't know why I worry about it, because we clean the bedrooms and then he immediately messes his up. He's 5, so I mean, I guess that's normal. So most of the bedrooms, we've cleaned them, we vacuumed and all that. Now I might have to vacuum the office because of Queen Bee here. Watch her lay down. Bella. There she goes. And she's flopping. This cat is shedding like nobody's business. And look. All of the clumps of hair on the carpet. So I'm gonna have to vacuum in here today. Look at her, she knows I'm talking about her. Because it's been a few days since we vacuumed, and she rubs her little body, her big body I guess we'll say, all over this carpet and gets nice clumps of hair everywhere. So at some point I am going to vacuum in there today. But first we're going to start on some laundry. Laundry laid out now. See, all of it's in here. And you know, I thought that I had laundry in here, but here's what this is. This is our old comforter. We decided to, it's got rips and all sorts of things in it. We decided to just go ahead and use the new comforter that we had purchased 2 years ago because life is happening now. So this one is going to be donated, so I just need to run it through the dryer one more time and it should be ready to go. Now to the second thing I always do in these videos, which is clean up the kitchen. And you guys, I clean the kitchen. Oh, I clean the kitchen all the time, but it still looks like a mess. And y'all know this. I have trouble with wanting to hand wash dishes. So that is what you are seeing right here. Hand wash. Hand wash. You guys, I will let hand wash dishes pile up because I just really don't want to wash them. But I need to wash them today to get them out of the sink. So we're gonna get the kitchen all going right now. All right, you guys, now my kitchen is basically clean except for my dishes that are sitting over here drying. And if you notice, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this, I'm not one of those people that's OCD about the dishwasher. I just cram the stuff in there and hope that it fits. It does not really matter to me how it's all lined up. I know some people are really kind of, they're real particular about how their dishwasher is. In my throat. They're very particular about how their dishwasher is loaded. Not me. That's one thing that I do not stress about. Oh Lord, okay. That is one thing that I do not stress about. Now, let me talk about this for a second. While I was doing dishes, I thought, you know, I think I need to mention this. Look at my bread. I think I need to mention this to them. I have done 2 comparison videos over Mrs. Meyer's and Method. And I did, after those videos, I've done some clean with me's to where I was using the Mrs. Meyer's product, even though the Method was seen to be better in the videos. You guys, I'm still gonna use both brands because I like them. Just because the Method cleans better does not mean I'm now gonna get rid of all of my Mrs. Meyer's products and move to Method. No, because they both clean well. One just cleaned a little bit better than the others, and price and all of that. But you guys, I love the seasonal scents in Mrs. Meyer's. So you will be seeing in the next month or 2 me doing videos with the Mrs. Meyer's products because their fall scents come out, and I absolutely love the apple cider scented soaps and cleaners. So you will be seeing both brands on this channel. I'm not gonna get rid of all of my Mrs. Meyer's because the Method in those 2 products were better. So just a kind of little friendly reminder, just because I have been asked that, like, why are you using Mrs. Meyer's products when Method was better? Because I still like them both. So now what we're gonna do is, we've got the kitchen cleaned up. I think the next thing I'm gonna do so I can get this put away is my kids' little, every year we do this little interview. I sit down with both of them and there's a series of questions in these books. Now these, I got these off of Etsy. I've got actually the books saved in an Etsy cart because there's not enough years in one book to cover from preschool all the way through to 12th grade. So I'll have to order another book for each one of my kids. But I do like a little interview thing. So let me turn the camera around and show you, and I'm gonna put the link to the Etsy shop that sells these below. And I know my sister has gotten a similar one off of veryjane.com. So this is what we are fixing to do, and it says all about me. So this is Derek's. It says all about me. It's got a little plastic cover, and then here's Kate's. So I just took my label maker and I put a little, used it and put their name on the front. So let me kind of share with you Kate's because Derek's only used one year in his. So this is what Kate's looks like there we go. The light's glaring on it. So this is when she was in, let me see. Okay, this is her, I think this is kindergarten. No. Yes. Yes, if I can read, it says kindergarten. So we started hers in kindergarten because that's when I got hers. Derek's will start in preschool. So it just has some questions like, what's your favorite color, food, when I grow up I want to be. I mean, look, it says Anna from Frozen. How cute is that? Favorite memories from the year. So some of this we won't fill out. We'll wait and fill it out. So, and then there's 1st grade, 2nd grade, and look how grown she looks. And then 3rd grade. I mean, she doesn't look like a baby anymore. So what we will do now is I'm gonna call her in here first, and we're gonna fill out this, and then I will call Derek in here to work on his. Let's see, shoe size. Lord, I don't even know your shoe size. Do you? Is it 2 or 3?
It's a 3.
Are you sure?
Yeah, because I have all my Nike, all my
All of those are 3s?
Yeah, all of those are 3s. My Nike, one of my Nike ones are 3.5.
Okay, and you weigh how much?
64.2.
Oh, point. 64 pounds. Do you know how tall you are? You know what Daddy's gonna do? We'll have Daddy do your height today. Yeah, but we haven't marked it on the wall yet. We'll do that today. Remind me. We'll have to do that. When I grow up, I want to be I wanted to be that too when I was your age. If I could fly a plane, I'd fly to
Hawaii.
Hawaii? With who?
With my family.
I can't wait to see what your brother says on some of these. If I had $100, what would you buy?
Nothing. I'll save it. I've saved 200. It's with Nana, because I forgot it.
We're teaching you well. Now watch, your brother's gonna say I would buy a rocket ship or something. Yes. We're gonna do a little bit about you. You are, how old are you? 5. And how much do you weigh?
He weighs, I think, 50.1.
I think, did you weigh 50?
Yeah, he was 50.1.
He's catching up to you. Okay, what's your shoe size? It's 13, isn't it?
Yeah.
What's your favorite song? Gladiator?
Yes.
Okay, who's your best friend?
I don't know. Wait, it's his name, what's his name? Mommy?
No.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay, if I could fly a plane, I would fly, where would you go?
The space.
Space, I knew that. Who would you go with?
Mommy and Daddy. Hey, Mommy.
If I had $100, what would you buy?
A blue rocket.
I knew he was gonna say that.
The rocket.
Okay, now their books are ready to go. The only thing we have to do is mark their height in here. And my husband usually does that at the beginning of every school year. Let me show you. He actually marks it on their doors. So he will do that today. So here's Kate's.
I think I'm not that tall.
Yeah, I think you said you were a little bit taller. So he marks on, like here's 17 and here's 16. So today he will mark
probably
on,
like right there.
And look, the 13th, which is tomorrow. So that's gonna be perfect. So he'll do that today when he gets home. He is not here at the moment. He had to go get, he went to get a hepatitis A shot and then run to the school. You're gonna probably see it in a minute. We're gonna be cutting out football bands. That is one of the wonderful things that we get to do now again. We did this when he was a head football coach at the last town, so now we're back to doing bands again. Say hello to Derek. Derek needs to go get out of his pajamas. So he will bring those home and we will cut them, then he will run them back up to the school to laminate them, then bring them home, then we'll cut them out together. So, back to, you're probably going, no, hold up, what, hepatitis A. So, you may have seen it on the headlines. This area has been hit with hepatitis A from several different restaurants. So, in the last couple of months. So, the last one was a place that we actually ate at. So, I went and got, thank you. So I went and got the hepatitis A vaccine last week and my husband went today. So I mean, just lovely things. That's just not something that was on my to-do list or his, and I had to call, y'all, it took me a while. I had to call to figure out if my kids had the hepatitis A vaccine, and both of them did have that when they were born. And one, you have to get, the first one is for, I think it's good for a year, and then the second one is a lifetime. So I'll have to go back in February and get the second one so that I won't have to get vaccinated again. So now it is about 11:30 and it's time for lunch, and I wanted to share with you one of the meals that I've been loving. So if you are a person that's on the go and you don't want to fix a sandwich or something, I love these, is it Evol meals? Y'all, every time I look at this, I think of love. I don't know if it's supposed to be love backwards. I don't know. But these are awesome. I've seen them at Walmart and Kroger. And some of them are gluten-free. This is gluten-free. It is made without antibiotics to the beef. 18 grams of protein and 7 grams of fiber. This is one of my favorite ones, the fire grilled steak. It is so good. Every time I go to the grocery store, I get one of these. So that's what I'm gonna have for lunch. And then the kids are probably gonna have cereal. If you just saw, Derek gave me a cereal box to fix him some cereal. So I'm going to fix us some lunch. Okay, so I've had a little bit of lunch. I had the little meal that y'all just saw, and I really do like those. I mean, I really do. So the next thing I am going to do is I am going to get the kids' envelopes ready for school. Now, if you have followed me for a while, you may have watched this video. If not, I will link it in a card above, and I will link it in the description below. I keep a memory little envelope every year for my kids. Every year I do one for them, and let me pull out Kate's box and show you what I'm talking about. Okay, here's Kate's box, and I'm needing to take her box out anyways because she got her yearbook in from last year. It takes a while for them to come in. So in here, she has got a folder for every year that she has basically been alive. And let me show you how I have it. She's been in this box. It was organized. Yeah, she has been in here and messed all this up. Okay. This is hard to do and hold the camera. Okay, so here we go. So these envelopes came from the Container Store, and I will link them below. The aqua is Kate's, and the black is Derek's. Y'all ordered $100 worth of these little envelopes just in case they were to not sell them anymore. So I need to check. I may need to order a few more to make sure I have enough for every year they're in school. So she's got one from her birth. She's got one from nursery school. She's got one for preschool, kindergarten, and I have the date on it. Then first grade, second grade, and then third grade. So I need to go into her third grade and put her yearbook in here. So what I do for each year is each year they have one of these black folders. So hers says third grade. So I have folders out for each one of my kids for this next year. I will keep it in my mailing station, and they have little sleeve protectors in here as well. Let me show you. And you guys, I had another system set up to where I was keeping the kids' memories and it was not working. And I will tell you, I've been doing this for a couple years now, and I truly love the way I have this set up. So I'm going to show you what things I keep. Now, I can't show you everything because some of it has personal information on it. But I have sleeve protectors in here. And I just keep some of her memories, and I like to date them if I can remember. So as I get them, I will put them in a binder in a sleeve protector. And let me go through like this. She got this on her birthday. Everything. I go through and I pick and choose the things that I want to keep. Not everything you can keep. That's the thing. You can't keep everything. Pick and choose. And there's been times that I've gone through there and I will keep something, and then something else I like better than the thing I was keeping, so I'll replace it. So it's just, and I will tell you, Kate loves these little envelopes. And then like anything that doesn't fit in the folder here will just go in her envelope. So I will tell you, Kate loves this. She will pull this box out pretty often. If you can't tell why it was messed up earlier, she will go through here pretty often and check to like look at old pictures. I do have pictures, like every yearbook picture she's taken is in one of these as well. All of her grades and a sampling of her work. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to set up the envelopes and the folders for this next year. Now all of the beginning of the school year little organization things are all done. So these black folders here, I went ahead and put the labels on each one. So these are Libby & Co. labels. And in the inside, I started with some sleeve protectors. I'm probably going to have more towards the end of the year. So these two will go in my mail organizer up here where it says Kate and Derek. So I'll just slip it behind the folder. So anytime I need to store something, I will just come up here and grab one of their folders to put their papers in it. And then these are ready as well. So each one of these will go in their tub, and it probably will remain empty until the end of the year when I put their folder, their yearbook, and any extra papers in there. And I am back. It is now 2 o'clock. I have been working on getting the kids' backpacks put together this entire time since the last time I talked to you. I had a lot of their paperwork done, and I will tell you, it took me like 2 hours to get 90% of their paperwork done, and I finally got it all ready. All the papers are in there. I've got them breakfast money in there, any type of money they needed for the beginning of school. Any type of things that they need are now ready to go in their backpack. So I have all 3 of our backpacks lined up down here, and I will share with you. Derek's came from Pottery Barn Kids. It is the Justice League backpack. They also have Marvel, and that is the small size. The preschool size was gonna be way too small. I'll put these in the description below if you're interested in purchasing. I don't know if there'll be affiliate links, but just in case they might be. I'm not sure if these places offer affiliate links. Then Kate's backpack. Kate's backpack came from PB Teen. And it looks like a big girl's backpack, and she didn't want her name on the front. Derek got his monogrammed through somebody in town. And if you notice, my kids like bag charms. This came from Libby & Co. And then Derek saw that his sister had one, so he had to put one on here too. We purchased this for him. I think this came from Target, so it's a little camo dog. And then he got these here from, oh, I think this came from school. And these little things here came from, is it Sonic? I'm wanting to say he got, yes, it came from a Sonic Wacky Pack. So he wanted to put those on his bag as well. So he wanted his bag charms just like his sister. And then I have my backpack over there. And you guys saw that video, hopefully, over my teacher work bag. If you did not, I will leave that link in the description below. So all of the backpacks are now lined up. Mine is not packed yet, but Derek and Kate's is. So now what I'm going to do, my husband has some players over here helping him cut the bands and laminate and cut the laminate, which means I don't have to do it, so I'm pretty excited. So what I'm gonna do right now, since they've gone up to the school to do the laminating of that, I'm gonna go ahead and get the office picked up and vacuum, because I told you earlier, Miss Bella has been all over this room. So I am going to get this room vacuumed. All the others have been vacuumed. So let's get this room all put together for tomorrow. Excuse my bangs and excuse my dog. My husband has players over here cutting some cards out for their bands, and my dog does not like males. Seriously, if a female was to walk into my house, he would be perfectly fine. But anytime a male walks into the house, he has a fit. Sometimes he's old, he's almost 13, so he can't see anyways. So he even like will bark at my husband until my husband gets close enough that he can tell who he is. So we are now in my bedroom, and Bella's now off the bed. She was laying in the middle of the bed. Here's my bedspread that I've had for 2 years that we finally decided to put on the bed. Our room is not even, we have not even started the room because we're getting some debt paid off. But you guys, we've had this comforter in the closet for 2 years. 2 years. And I thought, you know what? Life is happening right now. Why am I keeping this it's a quilt actually. Why am I keeping this quilt in the closet? I could be using it, getting some use out of it. Anything could happen, so I need to just pull it out and use it. So that's what we did, and I love it, and it actually looks pretty good with the walls. I'm ready to paint this room, but we've got to get some debt paid off. So once all that gets paid off and stuff, we'll be able to paint and stuff in here. But I finished my book, and I wanted to show you guys. I loved it. So let me just tell you, in case you did not know, I have been reading the book called High Achiever by Tiffany Jenkins. She is the lady that does Juggling the Jenkins. She has a blog and a YouTube channel. I love her. She's so inspirational. She is a former drug addict, and the book was about her story. Loved it. And I was watching one of her videos earlier, and she mentioned that she is going to be doing some tours. And she said she had to meet with somebody tomorrow to find out some dates. So I'm hoping that she comes near me and a time that works for me, because I would love to go and see her in person and hear her speak. So now I am to my 13th book for 2018, and you guys recommended it, and it is going to be Into the Water. Excuse my dog. And it is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins, and she is the one that wrote The Girl on the Train. It was a good book and movie. The movie stayed pretty true to the book. So if you've not read that, I highly recommend that. So what I am going to do right now is I am fixing to clean my makeup brushes. So it's been a week or so since I cleaned my makeup brushes, and tomorrow's the first day of school. So we want to start fresh. So I'm going to get all of my makeup brushes cleaned and ready to go for tomorrow. Now it is 4:50 and it's time to start supper. I'm gonna start supper a little bit earlier than I usually do today so that we can get baths taken and we wanna get in bed early tonight, because let's be honest, first day of school is tomorrow. It's gonna take us forever to fall asleep. So we're gonna actually get in bed early. So that means everything needs to start earlier. So I have our lunch boxes all lined up and ready to go. Now I will tell you that I ordered an Erin Condren lunchbox, and I'll show you in a minute or after a while what we're going to put in these lunch boxes, but I just have them lined up ready to go. And I will tell you that I ordered an Erin Condren lunch tote, and I think it just got shipped on Friday. So I will start using it. Hopefully it will be in this week so I can use it in time to do a review, because I'm supposed to do a review. By the time you watch this, I'm supposed to have the review done on Friday. So I'm hoping that by the time Friday hits that I've had the lunchbox and been able to use it to give a good review. Fingers crossed on that. So, home chef meal this evening. For tonight's menu, we are going to have chicken fajita stuffed peppers. And this takes 30 to 40 minutes. And here is all of the instructions on the back for people like me that have to look at every picture because you don't know what's going on. So you guys, I am going to get started with supper right now. Now supper is finished and I've got the kitchen cleaned up, and I'm actually gonna have some strawberries for a little bit of a dessert tonight. And then I cut the rest up for tomorrow's snack for lunch. Now, I was going to do a grocery haul, but then I thought, no, I'll just add it into this video. So I'm just gonna share with you what we're gonna do for breakfast, lunch, and all that for tomorrow. Now let's start with me, okay? For my lunch, I'll be having a sandwich probably every day this week, unless I get tired of a sandwich or I get up in the morning and I don't want one. Then I'll take one of these meals. I've got the buffalo style chicken and blue cheese. I like this one. Then the one that you saw earlier, the steak, I have another one of those in there. So I'll have a sandwich, the gluten-free bread that I told you guys about, the, I guess, Uddies or something. And I've kept this in the refrigerator and it works really well. So I have sandwich stuff. Then I have, for my mid-morning snack, I have my strawberries. And then I'm also going to fix myself, let me get in here, some tortilla chips. I usually don't eat regular chips like the Lay's or anything like that, because for some reason they have too much salt in them for me. So if I eat something like that, I feel like my hands and stuff start swelling afterwards. So I usually stick to tortilla chips. So I'm gonna fix some of those too. And you guys already know what I have for breakfast. I'll have my coffee before I leave the house. And then let me show you my little basket I'm taking. So here's my little basket that y'all have seen many times. So I have in here my breakfast bars, and this year I'm actually going to take the breakfast bars. I've got 5 of them in here just in case I forget them in the morning. I have some at work, so I'll eat this in the morning. Then I'll have some waters in here. I'm also going to fill up this before I leave. And you know, I probably need to put some straws in here too. I'm going to do that. I've got a whole thing of straws in here, so I'm actually going to put straws in here to take to work. So I'll have some of those. So I've got some extra water I'm gonna put in my refrigerator. I have my bars. I have these in here. These are good. I like the cookie dough ones, are my favorite, but I like these as well. They're the cinnamon roll Laura bars. So I have 2 of those in there to keep in my desk just in case I get a little bit hungry at some point. And sometimes I do feel that way. And I've got my vitamins in here for the week. Soap for my room, and then soap for, because I have a sink, and then soap for the bathroom for everybody that's in my building. And then light bulbs for the floor lamp that I got the other day. So you guys, that's what I'm going to be taking. Breakfast will be my kind breakfast bar. My snack will be the strawberries. My lunch will be a sandwich and some chips. And then I have a 2 Laura bars in there just in case I get hungry throughout the day. Sometimes I do get a little bit, I don't know if it's I don't eat enough when I take my vitamins, but I will start feeling a little bit weak from time to time. So I like to have something in my desk just to eat, just in case I need to eat something quickly. So that is what I'm gonna have probably this week and every week from here on out. Kate has decided that she wants, they both get Gatorade. So there's the Gatorades up there. And yes, don't tell me Gatorade's as bad as sodas. I really don't want to hear it. I mean, really, I know that it has a lot of sugar in it. And I think my husband got, yes, he got the low sugar Gatorade. That's usually what we get if they have it. So they'll each get one of these in their lunchbox. And then Kate wanted to do, let me see if it's in here. She wanted, where is it? Oh, there it is. Let me show you. Kate wanted to do a little bit of something different this year. She wanted her dad to pick her up some of these. I had never heard of them. She said one of her friends uses them. They're called Foodles. It has apples, cheese, and pretzels in it. So she wanted to take this instead of a sandwich. So she said she's going to take this, some chips, and a Nutella packet. So let me show you. The Nutella packet is there, these right here. So she'll take a pack of those, she said, and her chips down here. And I'm not sure what else, chips. I'm not sure what else she's gonna wanna take. She's been playing outside. She's fixing to be coming in though. So that's what she's going to take. And then Derek said he wants a sandwich and some chips. So that is what he is going to have. And then we're going to put him a little package of the gummies in there too as a little bit of a snack. So that is how lunches are going to go and breakfast for this week. So you guys, it is roughly 7 o'clock and we are going to start getting settled in for the evening, getting our baths taken and all of that. But I wanted to share with you the kids' morning outfits. And you guys, I think at the very end, I will share their first day of school pictures at the very end of this vlog. So here is what Derek will be wearing for his first day of school. So he's got these little khaki shorts and they are from Children's Place. His Nike tennis shoes, some socks, and then I got his t-shirt from Blue Envelope. I got his shirt from there last year, and I liked it so much. I had ordered a shirt from Zulily, and it was like they printed it sideways. So I got a refund for that and decided to just not mess with it, just order from the place I ordered from last year because I really did like that shirt. So he's wearing that t-shirt, his khaki shorts, and his tennis shoes and socks. So he is ready to go for his first day. Are you excited, Derek, about school tomorrow? Give me a big thumbs up. Yay! So he's ready. Now let's see if Kate's ready. And Miss Kate's ready for me to share her clothes. So this is what she is going to be wearing tomorrow.
And the necklace.
And the necklace. There's the necklace. Now, didn't you get that at...
I got it at the beach.
At the beach, that's right. And then this is her outfit. She got these overalls from Justice. And they're really cute on. And this may look like that it is a hole, but it's actually not. It's just, it's got little lace detail on it. Then this, yep. And then that came from Justice as well. And then her tennis shoes that are the same ones we all have. Oh, and her socks. So overall shirt, there's her tennis shoes, socks, and her necklace.
And now I have a ponytail on my head. Yes,
and then she's gonna wear her hair up. So, and are you excited about school? No. So you guys, that is all for today's vlog. I hope you have enjoyed going through today with me the day before school. I'm hoping I can edit this down to be something that's not extremely long. So from here on out, it's almost 7 o'clock. So we'll all get our baths taken. Everything's laid out. Everything's ready for in the morning. We know what we're fixing for lunch and breakfast and all of that. So we're just gonna get settled in pretty early tonight. The goal is to get in bed at 8 o'clock. Not to go to sleep at 8. It would be great if we could go to sleep at 8, but in reality, I know I'm not gonna fall asleep until probably late. So we're gonna get in bed, get the kids relaxed, maybe watch a little bit of TV, and then call it a night. So I hope you've enjoyed this day I greatly appreciate you watching it with me. And look, Derek knows I'm fixing to do the end. Look at him, he knows. He knows that I'm ending this vlog. Anytime that I am about to end a video, he tries to find me in the house so he could say goodbye to y'all.
Goodbye.
So you guys, I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you click that little red subscribe button below to become a part of this YouTube community if you are not already. I hope you guys have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.